small little decisions can change how Luma is kind of moving around the stage and what sort of space you're kind of threatening with the distance that Rosalina is from Luma. It's going to be pretty interesting, too, in this matchup in particular, right? Because Snake plays at a certain range that maybe Luma can threaten while Rosa stays at a safer distance. I'm very interested to see this dynamic play out because I cannot remember the last time I've seen these two characters go at it.
It's the only one I can remember is Double Down way back when, but where it was like AK and DeBuzz. But man, it's been a minute, and you're testing so many different avenues of Smash Ultimate, whether it be with item play, activity frames, different timings, different spacings. The only real puppet character. There's just like too much to talk about when it comes to intricacies.
It's so interesting so far. We're already seeing gravitational pull, which is definitely something we were thinking about before the match, but seeing how it's implemented, not necessarily to invalidate the projectiles, but sort of just to pick them up and kind of play a little bit of the same game with Snake. Even right there, kind of messing up that little bit of a ledge trap with the gravitational pull. Really good stuff.
Yeah, that was great. Like, you pulled the grenade away from covering Snake and used it against them to instantly be able to grab ledge for free and even get a neutral get up. Like, that's so much value in a disadvantage state from Rosalina that usually takes a very long time.
Right. And neutral get up around Snake up smash too, which is saying something. So C4 at the ledge, not going to find the mark the first time. And the second time, kind of forcing that roll on into the down tilt. Really good stuff right there. Oh, I love that neutral air too, but barely missing on the forward air. And the up tilt will find it. Nice little low profile there from Bobo, staying a little bit close to the ground to avoid some of those landing hitboxes from Cajun Lady. And the Cypher armor coming in clutch.
Yeah, needed the Luma part of the up air there rather than just the Rosalina. The wave dash back. Trying to reposition Luma in order to just start swatting away at all of these grenades. Yet no dice, and Snake doing what Snake does best, just hanging on and waiting for a grand opportunity to really punch a hole in this damage, in some of Rosalina's damage values.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting too because Bobo seems to be playing very well around the Luma because Luma does have kind of the meat and potatoes of the hitboxes as we saw right there, and earlier with that up special kind of not breaking under the Rosalina up air. So Bobo's doing a good job of kind of avoiding those big hits when possible and playing pretty well around that spacing that Cajun Lady's going for. Kind of mounting a bit of a lead right now, and with Luma out of the picture for a little bit, it's pretty dangerous.
It looked like a jump there from Cajun Lady getting caught by the double up smash. Throwing a different time. It's a nice pickup, and instantaneously Luma out for another 9 seconds.
Oh, wow. That was such a good trap. Great spacing right there, too. Covering all that with the forward tilt. Beautiful move from Snake right there. If you do manage to dodge the up smash, the grenades, all that pressure at the ledge, he's still got it covered.
Finding its way back. Bobo showing off a little bit of movement around this platform. He's never staying still, which is always so good in order to play around just about anybody, but Rosalina especially, because you constantly have to reposition Luma, and Luma acts on this little bit of delay. So just by crouching or jumping around platforms or doing little B reverses, instantly changes up just how much Cajun Lady has to manipulate Luma to find any one of these hits.
Right. And honestly, just going up with the grenade in hand is so threatening too.
Right.
Cajun Lady is so, trying to nair, trying to forward air or forward tilt, and if the grenade is in the mix, it's so hard to get around. And right there, punishing that approach one more time with the up tilt. Really good kind of way to stuff out that dash in. From the Rosalina, because you kind of want to dash in a way, wave dash back, kind of make some space with the Luma, but Bobo was not having it.
It felt like Bobo leveled up his punish game as the game progressed in the same scenarios that he was finding punishes. Like first time, like, oh, Cajun Lady dashes in, I'm going to down tilt and play to the coverage, play safe. Oh, down tilt was landing. Maybe I try to level it up. Maybe I try, instead of those down tilts in those instances, I do forward tilt, maybe with grenade coverage. And at the very end, it's like, all right, you're dashing in. You're trying to get something started because you're down. I'm calling this out because I've been getting rewarded for it, but this time it's with the up tilt to take the stop.
Right.
It's like,
some good, match-long conditioning, essentially.
Right.
Like, okay, maybe you might go for it again because you're thinking, I didn't get punished too badly last time, and then all of a sudden the punish is way worse. May have to reconsider how you're kind of interacting in that matchup, but going to run right back into it for game 2. It's going to be on Hollow Bashi, not too surprising of a counter pick here.
Yeah, this stage is just so good in so many ways and in so many layers. Rosalina benefits a lot from having a easily accessible platform, but the stage length will constantly benefit her for just like general survival.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, nice pickup.
That was a little nair into up air, and then finally one of those up airs is going to hit. Going to be able to make it down. Really good setup too. Kind of covering the left side with the C4 and covering yourself with a grenade is really smart there. Occasionally, though, still finding some hits, keeping it close right now. Ooh, the spacing on that was fantastic.
The little tips of his boots, and then Luma just couldn't take it.
Yeah, so that's it for me. Oh, that's big. Gets the grab too. Love that. Back throw's going to set up for a pretty dangerous spot here for Bobo. Cajun Lady trying to find a big hit. She's going for the star bits though, and a bit of a Luma setup instead.
Just holding down center here, letting Luma apply all of that pressure, looking for down air, but no early roll from Bobo. Instead, you're just playing solid, and Luma covering all of that space. That's the type of ledge trap that you want to see from any sort of Rosalina Luma player. Like, Luma is holding down the position, meanwhile Rosa is able to play cover or keep away. Oh,
that was
got called out.
Well, it's also like, well, you can't roll in there either because the grenade got put down from Bobo. Probably, you know, a preferable outcome than getting up tilted and losing the stock, but even still, a bit of a rock and a hard play situation. And Bobo in the zone right now.
Yeah, I love C4 on platform like that, like calling out shield with a sticky. Unfortunately, Bobo beer reversed the C4, so it landed on the platform and not stuck to Rosa. But the threat of it is now on the table. It's like, how long are you willing to shield on a platform? Because you might just get pseudo command grab, assuming you get to the platform entirely, because you just got put in through the minefield right into that scorpion kick.
Oh my goodness, spot dodge into the neutral air too.
Oh
my God, Bobo. Okay,
The
Cajun Lady gets attacked, but the down smash is going to cover it. Big damage, and this should be a throw to set up another tech chase. Gets the roll in, and Bobo taking game 2. And I'm surprised to see what the adjustment is for game 3, but I got to shout out Bobo. At that interaction that you mentioned on the minefield on the left side was so fluid and so beautiful to watch. Bobo threatening simply with existing, right? Threatening that space by feigning an approach to the ledge, but use that opportunity as Cajun Lady faded back to just plant the C4. And then went right back to center, put a grenade on the platform, and kind of set up this whole zone that was all bad for Cajun Lady. And it kind of forced that dodge in, which led right into the up tilt and take that stock. It was beautiful stuff. I'm amazed at what I'm watching Bobo put together here. But Cajun Lady, relatively unfazed, still looks to be in good spirits and still coming right out of the gate with a nice little opener.
Oh, no.
It was a nice little opener, though.
Yeah. The pickup was great. Unfortunately,
Cajun Lady hit the soccer, like,
yeah,
the hands up, like,
he is Italian.
yeah. Just like, I did not do it. It was not my fault.
Yeah. You have your hands up, you know. It's like, I know I committed that foul, but maybe I can get away with it.
Yeah. No, it looks like it was Bobo's disconnect, so
Yeah.
it truly was not Cajun Lady's fault.
Take the stock. Take the stock.
Honestly, like, that was a pretty optimal time to get the disconnect, too. It was, like, in the middle of it being thrown.
Yeah, it's like nothing you could do anyway. Okay. It looks like they're resetting the game.
Okay. Cajun Lady chirping to the crowd real quick.
Everyone wants him to take the stock.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement.
I mean, yeah.
Take the stock.
Cajun Lady said if it was game 5, yeah. But game 3, maybe not. Save it for later.
Yeah. We're only we follow the rules when there's something on the line.
Right.
But game 3, we'll play it. We'll play it out. Respectable, though. Got to reset the controller. Bobo locking in that snake, getting right back to it.
Bro, shouts to production. The camera
Yeah,
work
we're
on
good.
that?
It's looking good.
Hey, yo. All right. Lovely sportsmanship. Still in great spirits after that disconnect. And we have a similar opener anyway.
Nice.
Cajun Lady with 34 after a quick smash attack in the first couple of seconds. Okay. Oh, I was going to say great spacing, but that grab was a little misplaced. Now Bobo racking it up.
Yeah, the grenades are just coming in so clutch for so much of the Luma pressure that Cajun Lady wants to do. Like time after time, it's been like, I want to space this so Luma gets a hit in, but Rosa is still active. But that's where Grenade comes in clutch. And then the active hitboxes of that Scorpion Kick nail further this lead from Bobo. Let's see if he's able to get off to a hot start yet again and seal out this set in a 3-0, or if Cajun Lady's got something to say about it. Oh, no.
Okay, well, now I'm starting to... I would definitely take the stock now. All right, the crowd also saying take the stock. Honestly, it's still a relatively even-ish game here.
Yeah, the adapter's got to get swapped out here, like, because it's, funnily enough, it is the guy with the GameCube controller that's having the connectivity problems rather than the Pro controller.
Right, normally
Normally it's the invert.
I was going to say, yeah. But it's also like, you know, what could you do? Like,
I get it. Yeah. Come on. It's all right.
Yeah, at Majors, there's a different kind of issue, right, where you run into the Bluetooth kind of overload that a lot of Pro controller users run into. But here, I think it may just be the adapter issue. Bobo using the GameCube, whereas Cajun Lady actually rocking the Pro controller.
Now, I've never used a Pro controller for Smash. I use it for a lot of other things, but not for Smash.
Yeah.
Does leaving it plugged in help with the Bluetooth delay?
Okay, so you'll actually love to learn this. It makes it worse.
Awesome.
In terms of delay.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so plugging in the Pro controller actually adds frames to the delay, like input delay. It does not help with the Bluetooth issue either. It's a great controller, and we love it. A lot of great features.
Yeah, its ergonomics are amazing.
Yeah, okay. I will say it is actually phenomenal ergonomics. I think it's one of the best controllers.
Me too.
To hold.
I like just holding it. It's wide, but it's like
every single piece of technology could be better.
Yes.
All right. So we got the crowd going crazy. We got a new adapter set up, and we are going to see a little bit of a reset here to neutral. I don't know if Bobo is going to take the stock. I think they're just kind of talking it over right now. And
yeah, they're starting at 6:05.
Okay.
Go.
There they are, back to it. And just about even right now. About as fair as you can get in terms of a reset right there. Okay, big back air to set up for the edge guard. Luma on board this time, which is all the difference, but misses the mark. Does get the reset, though, with the throw. And another edge guard potentially here. Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, big fan of how Cajun Lady has like pivoted their Luma play compared to earlier in the game, and earlier in the set. Previously, it was a lot of deep tethered Luma, like we saw, like we're seeing right now. But beforehand and currently, it's been a lot of just keeping Luma close to the chest, like fire it out, draw it back in, always try and preserve Luma's lifespan rather than keep them risk the Luma.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way to kind of put it. Like, we've seen so many Lumas come and go so quickly when the tether was kind of the main plan, so really good adjustment right now. Dash attack not going to do it. Could possibly at least delay long enough to get a Luma, because that is one thing to think about too. It's generally been working out for Bobo, but if you do keep taking the scenic routes back to stage, the Lumas are going to come back probably by the time you make it back in certain situations, but a bit of a kerfuffle over on the right side. Let's see what Luma can do. Starbit's also a pretty good tool. We haven't seen a lot of because it's kind of only in very specific ranges where it's good, but it does do well there. And oh, okay, multi-jab not finding the mark.
So any grab does close out the stock here for, I was going to say definitely for Snake,
right.
But I guess, a 200 up throw is technically a thing that closes out the stock for Rosalina. One of the first leads of the set here for Cajun Lady. Let's see how far they can take it. Oh.
Just about that far, it turns out, Ubol. So
it's going
to be disconnect number 3 here.
That's tough. That's tough.
Let's see what we can do about that.
It was the Starbits. They befuddled the controller.
Yeah, and this is tough too. I mean, you can kind of see it on Bobo, regardless of like the inner workings of the game. A bit of a momentum killer. Even when behind, you could kind of see maybe Bobo is like, all right, I know what I have to do to make the comeback here. It's still a very close game, etc. But it can be a little bit tough to drag that momentum through this time. Once or twice, this is like, I think this is poetic because as much as I said that it's the Tri-State that celebration of this series, community, I think kind of having the right amount of stuff in this series we're all having fun. I don't know if you can hear everybody like, we're having fun. We're going crazy every time everyone's having fun.
There was this hidden Failsafe curves. Something I never used to Failsafe. Something that but it was never from a production side. It was always from like a bracket side, where it's like, oh man, like one of our best players in New Jersey, Buster's out at 0-2.
Right.
Like,
oh, Minty Flesh beat Zomba.
Right. Like, or Pharaoh goes 1-2 today, and like all these different upsets, and it's always from like a bracket standpoint. But you know what? It's good to see that the production, which has been amazing with the camera work and the setup here this evening with the stage and running the bracket to great efficiency. It would not be a failsafe without just one more unseen error, not including the existing power outage that happened earlier today.
Oh, my goodness.
So, you know, failsafe. Welcome, everybody.
What more could I say, honestly?
Yeah, you know.
Maybe next series we think of a different name, but still having a great time. Thank you all so much for tuning in and sticking with us through the technical difficulties.
Yeah, what if I pull up chat right now?
Yeah, I was going to say, shout out to chat.
Yeah, let's see.
What's going on, chat?
What's going on, chat? I've got to pull it up on my Twitch.tv application. Cost is happening.
Oh, let's go, yeah.
Shout outs to the Midwest.
Yep, shouts to Midwest. Shouts to New England, too. There's a tournament up in New england.
Nash Harder? Is that
Nash Harder, yeah, it's today. We're having a good time. I felt bad. They were like, can you come cast Nash Harder? I was like, I'm sorry. Momo already got me.
Yeah.
Momo hit me up immediately. He's like, this is fail-safe date, save the day.
I'm with you. I see you, Calamari. I see you, Dankachev. Take the stock. At this point, take the game.
I was going to say, yeah, you're owed how many stocks at this point? Scores 2-1. Go into the next one, you know? Like,
yeah. It's like, but they're resetting. They have to input their controls. It's still 2-0 for sure. Maybe 2-1.
At this point, maybe it's you I don't know, take 2 of Bobo stocks in game 3. A lot of different options here. So I'm going to be interested to see what we end up doing. But I wouldn't be surprised if they just go back and start the game over.
Yeah. It seems like there's some sportsmanship going on here between Cajun Lady. Not the most Italian thing.
Yeah.
You're looking for the red card.
Right.
But definitely a esports thing. Also, hi, Momo.
Shouts to Momo.
Shout out to Momo.
Emily's about getting filled. Hey, guys. Hey, friends.
Hey, shouts to Momo. Off the mic curtain. We're having a great time here.
Everything about this tournament series comes from. Everything about this tournament series, from how ugly the brackets get, to the commentary rosters, to the people behind the computers over there, to the beautiful string cheese on stage over there. Everything about Failsafe is literally just embodies Tri-State.
That's what I was saying.
Yes.
I was saying the same
To
thing.
coming over here and filling when there's a silly little issue that's going on, everything about it.
Right.
It's just the vibes are always immaculate. Even on the last one, I thought the vibes would be a lot sadder today, but no, they're still immaculate, out the roof, everything. You two especially, thank you guys for doing your thing. I love you guys.
You know how I know it's a good Smash tournament? The equipment's not working.
I'm saying.
But
Hey guys, you know they're gonna run Metroid Prime 4 on this system?
That's crazy.
please just put it on the news.
My thing, I hit like a 3-hit combo in Ultimate and my thing overheated. There's no way I'm going to run Metroid Prime.
Bro, I was carrying it home after playing Jackbox, and I had to take it off by a lap.
Bro, you hit Party Pack 6 plus, it's over. Yeah, you can't run.
Pokemon doesn't run
3.
well.
No.
Pokemon does not even run well.
Why do you think
There were
trees
people
look
that were
like
like,
that?
And there's
yo,
no
are they,
animations.
it's like, are they gonna put Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 on the Switch? It's like, do you think that works?
Have you seen Mortal Kombat 1? You know what's funnier?
Mortal Kombat 1 is a blessing on the Switch.
You want to think funny? I had Mortal Kombat 11 on my Switch because I played it in senior year of high school, and okay, it's obviously a lot worse than regular, but it's not that bad.
No,
it's for Switch, right?
yeah.
Mortal Kombat 1 is so much worse than Mortal Kombat 11. It's where did we go wrong?
They
It's such a
tried.
shame.
They did.
They tried to make it worse, Momo.
It was
It was
so,
actively,
so
yeah.
funny.
It was a decision.
It's Activision for a reason.
They put 3 of the same characters again in DLC.
Yeah.
Omni-Man and Homelander are the same character.
I'm still thinking about Pokemon. I think if Score Bunny actually did double kick, the thing would explode. That's why Score Bunny can't move.
It's not
We're
on.
not. This guy tried to plug his
here.
Twitter.
Yeah,
This dude tried
Everyone
to plug
laugh
his-
at Cajun lady.
Alright.
Rosa Loche?
No.
Don't- I'm
wait,
sorry.
wait. Yo,
Shout out to a lot of the
This
MVBA
guy-
heads that came out for the last failsafe. Usually there's
Don't follow Squid Blood
a
Rising.
small
this
package.
is Cajun
This is
Lady's
Cajun Lady,
Twitter.
by the way.
I
Want me to-
need you
Go report
to
this
put
page. Go
Here,
report on it.
exclamation point bracket. Literally, just bomb
doing
the,
it right now.
Bomb
Bomb
the Twitter
him.
and just
Bomb
literally
him.
say, don't follow him. Literally, just put exclamation
Block
point
him,
bracket.
actually. Block him
Actually,
after.
put
Yeah.
it there, and then block
Right,
him.
right, yeah.
Like screw the interactions.
Bomb him.
Like-
Airstrike. Bomb.
Let me focus. Is it focus? Oh, I got you
Actually,
right.
better that they didn't focus.
The fact that it's out of focus, it's even better, actually. You got to pause the stream for this one. No, go play your set. You don't need to.
Take the stock. Take the stock.
Take 3 stocks.
The job is complete.
Don't throw.
All right, guys,
All right,
we're
we're back.
resetting the Switch. We're probably good now. I'm going to get away from here. See, catch me again on top 4. Thank you guys for closing out. Have fun. Reggie, say something.
Shout out to the tall people. Screw the short people. You guys are short forever.
I think everybody here is above 6
I was
foot
going to say,
except
I'm,
for me.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Mont Neva in Texas, you're short.
That feels targeted. That was implied. Yours
But
was.
They didn't hear it. I got to double down.
Yeah. In case he didn't hear me the first time.
Welcome to Failsafe.
Yes,
everybody.
welcome to again. Thank you for sticking with us. If
Yeah,
you are
that's
still
great.
here, thank you for tuning in. If you're
Thank
just
you,
getting
guys.
here, we're going to join our set in progress with Bobo and Cajun Lady. The second set we got in the loser side of bracket, and a pretty interesting one to say the least, for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
But we got over some of the more egregious ones. We're getting back into the game, and I'm thinking I'm seeing how I would say this is before said technical difficulties, but I'm seeing a bit of a shift in momentum in favor of Cajun Lady.
A little bit.
I think there's been some new things discovered to kind of work around some of the defense that Bobo is putting out. A lot of early grabs, smash attacks, good follow-ups too, and the offstage / landing pressure has been better as well. Mostly because I think Cajun Lady has had more opportunities to play.
Right. There's just more gaps where it's an auto reset to neutral, but sometimes you can't play around that. You can't build around that. You can't anticipate around that. Sometimes you just gotta work with the information that you got. And fortunately for Cajun Lady, they got a couple of opportunities where they could gather that extra information when Bobo is in disadvantage. I saw at the end of the previous Switch's lifespan, there was a falling up air into grab cover on a neutral air dodge. That's just good stuff. We'll have to see if they lock in. We'll see if they go. Looks like they are kicking off with a button check.
Yeah. God forbid we get back into it. You have to check the buttons on the new Switch, and I do think that there is probably a good excuse here because you want to make sure it's not the controller, right?
Oh.
Interesting. That actually, we did have a disconnect prompt, but no controller was connected. I'm wondering now if there was something else involved. Now, I don't think that was the case previously because it did distinctly show Bobo's controller drifting and disconnecting.
Yeah.
This might be a
Game
different.
capture isn't going through.
situation, perhaps since they did switch the switches out, perhaps like a Pro controller is connected to that system previously. We're gonna work it out though.
Maybe like a stray Joy-Con that
Right,
was
right.
used, like
Stray
from
Joy-Con.
somewhere.
Crazy.
They're
tag,
easily
by the way.
losable.
Yeah. You never know. I only have like 3 Joy-Cons, and they come in pairs. Don't ask me. But so thankfully that button check did work out. We did find something that kind of needed to be remedied, which is better to do it before they get back into the set because there kind of has already been enough of interference for them to work
Hopefully,
through.
after this, every other match just smooth
I
sailing.
wouldn't say it out loud. I mean,
You know,
I think you're
luckily this table's made of wood,
Oh, okay.
so I'm foolproof in speaking my hopes and dreams.
All right.
All right, this time for sure.
Yeah, this time for sure they'll button check.
Yeah. The button check will go off without a problem.
All
Look at
right,
them go.
there you go. At least now you can look at, this is like putting on Coco Melon or something. Like, look, it's not a real game, but like they're still doing stuff. Isn't that exciting?
Look at Luma's so happy. Look at
Yeah.
him
Who's vibing? The other thing, like in certain moves, Luma has sort of like the angry eyebrows, like a little furrowed brow, but in the multi-jab, like Luma's just vibing. There's no malice, like all joy.
He spins,
Yeah.
no thoughts, head empty.
That's like it's like childlike wonderment. Back when you used to just go out in the yard, big patch of grass, and you'd spin until you got dizzy and fell over. Like that's what Luma's doing.
Total dog brain.
Yeah,
Just like,
yeah.
I ran outside, I chased my tail.
I don't have
and
critical
I
thinking skills yet. This is all I want. There's no objective, like pure
having fun.
dopamine. Yeah.
Dopamine. All right. The button check's still going. Bobo just recovered.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobo.
Dude, the buttons are so checked. Like Bobo, there's
so working
yeah.
so
If Bobo
well.
does a single missed input, I'll be like, "What happened? I thought you checked the buttons." Like,
For like 2 minutes.
right. Dude, Wizrobe is in chat saying, "What's taking them so long?" Come on, man. Even Mewtwo King was like, "This is a long hand warmer."
Yeah. Yo, Proto Banham's like,
Proto's like, "Just hurry up."
all right, looks like they're locking in. Looks like they're getting back into it. Thank you, everyone in chat, for your patience.
Yes, yeah, you're all saints.
Yeah, having a great time. And we're having a great time here. Like, it's always fun to interact with the crowd and the production a little bit more and like get a peek behind the curtain, so to speak.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's not in the best of circumstances because this was required a total swap. But this is how production gets it done. This is how a seamless group gets everything back together in order to have 2 players play some Super Smash Brothers. He's not taking the game.
Okay, it's going to be 2-0. We're back on the Gold Rosa. We're back on Pokemon Stadium, and
we're button checking. No, we're getting into it. It seems like Bobo has violence in mind.
What is going on?
What's happening? Are they resetting?
Oh, maybe, yeah. If so, like what?
They're resetting to get him to 150 plus,
Oh,
and then
right,
he's going
right,
to kill
right.
himself.
Okay.
Or he's
so-
going to drop the stock, yeah.
Right. So probably the best solution,
Yeah.
like as close to a reset as you can get,
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the game that does 0.1%.
Right. All right.
All right,
So you're going to try
start
and
on
do
the,
a little bit
start
of a
on the
neutral
platform.
reset.
Not make that joke. Silence.
All right,
Okay,
looks like they're
okay.
both getting ready. A little bit of unstaling.
I think they're going to
Waiting for the okay. So how are you?
I've been doing great, yeah. I'm having a good time. This is definitely up there for most unique experiences. We're going to get the rapid jab, though. I think we're finally legitimately back into it.
We are so bad.
Okay. There's that gravitational pull. We'll see. And now, I think gravitational pull is also really interesting when Cajun Lady has the lead, which we had not seen a lot during the set. But that kind of forces Bobo to make some sort of more like proactive play as opposed to playing reactive and just like kind of hanging back.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think a lot of Rosalina's advantages in this matchup really get to shine when she has a lead. However minuscule the lead may be, playing off stage, letting yourself drift off stage for a good amount of time, that's unfortunate. Maybe not that long.
Right.
Like, letting yourself drift off stage to let a couple seconds tick down to make sure that you get Luma back before you go back on stage. Like those type of advantage only really shine when you're at a 60% lead or when you're up a stock or in those type of instances.
Okay, nice use of the grenade right there. Gravitational pull, kind of eating that one, but Bobo finding a pretty good rhythm here. Yep, I love that. C4 to kind of stuff that approach out, and now holding down center stage with the grenade, platform with the C4. Ooh, I like that idea.
The double down smash covering so much, but the tech roll out was so good for Bobo. He finds the down air, chooses to wait for the tech option, yet the down smash, the back hit of it was a little bit too slow. Still holding a strong position, yet missed the punish on the American air dodge. It was there, served up on a silver platter.
Right, C4 also really good deterrent too, saying like, hey, don't really, don't try anything too crazy over here at the ledge. I'll meet you back center stage. Grenade breaking up that interaction in the center, and the Rosa down air still not doing it. Maybe we could see an up air or a back air here, but no, it's going to kind of use the ground instead and threaten maybe a dash attack or something.
Looking for these up airs from Super Goal on the ground, using Luma to try and intercept grenades as well as play Luma close to the ground. Now Rosalina might be going chasing. Certainly different ways and different axes that you can play at. We're reaching a point where we might see another up throw stock, but it's the up tilt that comes out after the spot dodge for Bobo to reinstate his own lead.
That was so smart too, doing the C4 activation to kind of force the issue, either make Cajun Lady go back to the ledge to avoid it or approach to kind of force the issue, and that worked out either way. But nice little up air to keep it even. One stock apiece here in game 3. This could be it for Cajun Lady, but we'll see how it goes so far. Bobo racking it up. Nice little reversal here. I love that coverage too.
Rosalina Nair, it's really active and it covers a surprising amount of space on top of having amazing combo potential. Like one of the best buffs that Smash Ultimate has given throughout its lifespan was some of the buffs of Rosalina. Like she has been so blessed by the patch notes.
That platform is a big assist. Normally 80%. You're feeling pretty comfortable with Snake, but that Rosa up air with the Luma as well can be pretty strong. You definitely have to watch out for that. Nair's huge here too, kind of force the issue. Keep Bobo on the back foot, but walk right onto the C4, and another great punish on the approach from Bobo after what is technically the longest game 3 we ever could have seen.
Yeah. So 3-1 with a little asterisk there on the side of